too long, I've overshot it, I feel empty. What is more, I never gotta do. No for sure, no for sure. I know I never folded when it comes to being me. I've always sold it. I can't ignore myself, that's what I've got, never always bought it. And I never needed it, but I miss my chance to find out there's something more. Could this be all that I gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. Gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. Gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. Could this be all that I... And so it went as bad as I thought it did. Then why am I surprised to be hearing this? Well, maybe it's because I'm not here in the woods. This self-deprecation comes easy to me, it's just a default state. A state of mind so simple you don't have to contemplate. Cause if I'm all bad then there's no use in trying to be any good. But clearly that's not all I thought I was. Cause I feel so sick and something is the cause. And I think that's it, but I've got to be. Gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. Gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. Gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. Could this be all that I gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. I got to know for sure. Gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. Could this be something more? Gotta know for sure, gotta know for sure. Before I sacrifice, could this be all that I... Change of mood. So we're going to be making flatbread pizzas from end to end. This should take about half an hour. The one we're actually going to be making today is inspired by a Gozitan Ftira, which has basically it's a pizza with potatoes on it. So we're starting off with a simple flatbread dough that you can use for simple flatbreads, for dips, or as we say we're going to use today for pizzas. So what we need are our bowl, 2 cups of flour, about a teaspoon of salt, that's in there, and combined. This is an unleavened flatbread, so which means it has no yeast in it. You're not waiting around for it to rise or rest. What we need now is our milk and butter. 185 mils of milk and 50 grams of butter, which is going to be 185 grams on here as well. Cool, we're just going to stick this, the milk and the butter in the microwave for about 20 seconds so the butter melts and it's easy to do. Just encourage any lumps to melt out here. And we're just going to combine it with this fork. You'll want to get someone to hold it under the skylight, the best lighting possible. I always say that when you do this process. It's going to come together and it's going to be a fairly sticky and wet dough. You want it to start off from the point of being sticky and wet like this, and add a marginal amount of flour. You want to keep it as moist as possible. You don't want it to be tough. That's good, that's perfect. We're going to dump that out on the side now. So we need to sprinkle the surface with some flour, just to keep it from sticking to the side initially. So you're going to have a good amount of flour to use. And we're just going to dump that out. Like that. And get as much out with a fork as possible. So this is your dough. The dough right now, though it's come together, as you stretch it you'll see it just breaks apart. You have lots of bits breaking there like that. That's because we haven't stretched the gluten in it yet. So kneading it for about 5 minutes, you'll see it goes really smooth when we do that. Just use the heel of your hand, push it forward, rock it back, see it gets sticky again. Just roll it around in the flour. So what you're going to see now is that it's smooth. We've done it, we've broken the gluten, we finally made it. So that's perfect now, and that's done. No resting needed, we're going to divide that up and use as we want. This is going to make you about 8 fair-sized flatbreads. So this is going to be our bowl, the flatbread. Doing one of these instruments of doom. And we're just rolling it out. Doesn't matter what shape it is, as long as it's rolled out to a nice thin consistency, you're going to get an even sort of cook on it. But what we need to do now is get our teppanyaki grill over and oiled up and ready to start slapping these on.
Right in saying that traditionally you use a frying pan, you don't actually need a Japanese
teppanyaki people
grill.
use a tandoor, don't you? Like a tandoori oven for like a naan or a
I reckon
flatbread.
it's like similar to like chapatis and stuff like that.
Well, you want to brush it with just a little bit of olive oil, or you could use vegetable oil because olive oil smokes very quickly, but we're not going to be waiting too long before we just chuck things on it. And what I like to do is a bit of kitchen roll. And that's as easy as it is. Wait to see it smoking a bit. Now if you don't have one of these handy teppanyaki grills, you can just use a frying pan, a thick bottom frying pan, so you get a nice amount of heat in it. And we can just keep, because that's going to take about 2 minutes on each side for a flatbread. So we are making pizza, which means I'm going to combine a couple of these to make a nice big pizza base. We've got our base here already. Now because we're going to put this in the oven, I did tell you we're going to put it in the oven, didn't I? Because we're putting this in the oven, I'm only going to do it very briefly. I just want to make it a bit more robust so that I can slide it very safely into the oven so I'm not making more problems. Now I did tell you we're making a Gozitan Ftira inspired flatbread. So that includes tomato paste, potato which we're going to slice very thinly, some red onion, a couple capers there for you, goat's cheese, cherry tomatoes, anything you want really, anything you want to slap on there. I'm just going to be slicing these potatoes thinly using this. Now you can just use a knife if you'd like, but I find it a lot more simple.
The shopping channel would have you believe you need some kind of V-slice for this job, but it's just not true.
Do you see how thin that is?
That is perfect.
Now we're just layering up our stuff. We're layering up all our nice bits and pieces. So tomato goes on first, like most pizzas. I'm not going to smear it all over, I'm just going to put dabs, you know, at the points where you're taking a mouthful every now and then. So just tomato every so often. Nice flavour. Goat's cheese. In Malta we use something called briny, which is quite similar. It's just a tangy sort of cheese that comes hard and peppered. So as much cheese as you want, which is a lot of cheese in my case.
So you're quite flippantly, but it runs through the veins of every Maltese person.
Yeah, cheese. Cherry tomatoes, not just for colour but for some moisture all over the place. You see there's absolutely no science to this situation. And now what you do, the final touch, is you just layer thin potato all over it. Once of course you put your capers on there, which I negated so. Cool, so that's it. That's literally it. A little bit more extra virgin olive oil, would you believe, just so it crisps up on the top. This is za'atar spice, so you have the oregano, you have quite a few herbs, but also some sesame seeds. That's it. We now have our pizza, and we also have our flatbreads, which you can also pair with hummus, which I'm going to show you how to make now. il-mat bid-dikil tal-prim kaħal kuċilit Venezia Fid-dawl safrani ta' bozza tal-mija Inu tajta sma veloċa ta' tifkira Il-ma kun senturi Kun senturi Kun senturi Kun senturi Kun senturi
You can of course prepare it on a tray. That would be too easy. And whack it in. Now you can see in there we've got a pizza stone. Just put a tray upside down, leave it in the oven while you've turned it on so it's nice and hot. And then you're going to get that stone crust kind of base that you like in your pizza.
Oh, hey, I'm trying to decide which way to go. Think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. Oh, hey, I'm trying to decide which way to go. Think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. Didn't you know, didn't you know? Try to move, but I lost my way. Didn't you know, didn't you know? I stopped to watch my emotions sway. Didn't you know, didn't you know? Well, I knew the toll, but I would not pay. Didn't you know, didn't you know? Well, you never know where the cards may lay.
Time to save the world, but we're in the
It's all the time.
so many things
I still don't know.
so many times
I changed my mind. Guess I was born to make mistakes, but I ain't scared to take the weight. So if I stumble off the path, I know my heart will guide me back. Oh, hey, I'm trying to decide which way to go. I think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. Oh, 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 oh. Trying to decide which way to go. I think I made a wrong turn back there. Didn't you know, didn't you know? Tried to move, but I lost my way. Didn't you know, didn't you know? Well, I stopped to watch my emotions sway. Didn't you know, didn't you know? Well, I knew the toll, but I would not pay. Didn't you know, didn't you know? Cause you never know where the cards may lay.
Love is life, and life is free. Take a ride on life with me. Free your mind and find your way. There will be a brighter day, day, day.
Love is life, and life is free. Take a ride on life with me. Free your mind, find your way. There will be a brighter day, 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 day. Didn't you know, didn't you know? Didn't you know, didn't you know? Well, I stopped to watch. Didn't you know, didn't you know? You never know. Didn't you know, didn't you know?
How was it? It's brilliant. It's amazing. It's the sort of food we want to eat every day, to be honest, and we can. No, you can too.
And cut the